Hello everyone. BTS blocked from Grammys, private video of RM sparks concern, Suga visits the hospital. Welcome to my channel. Today we will be unraveling the stories the headlines only dare to whisper. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss the truth beneath the surface. Now, let's begin. What if I told you that the most influential boy band of the 21st century, BTS, might never win a Grammy, not because of talent, but because of something far more political? And what if, just days after this crushing revelation, a mysterious private video of RM surfaces, igniting fears among ARMYs worldwide? As if that wasn't enough, Suga's unexpected visit to the hospital throws the fandom into a whirlwind of speculation, concern, and heartbreak. It all began with a whisper, an industry insider leak, barely more than a few lines buried in a forum thread. But those few words carried a weight that sent shockwaves through the BTS fandom. BTS has been quietly shut out of Grammy nominations this year, despite industry insiders believing they were a lock-in for at least two major categories. The source? Anonymous. The reaction? Immediate and volcanic. For ARMYs, it wasn't just disappointment, it was betrayal. How could a group that shattered records, moved millions, and redefined what global pop music could look like, be ignored once again by the most prestigious music institution in the West? The Grammys had long been accused of bias, of gatekeeping, of favoring certain demographics. But for BTS, this felt personal. It wasn't always like this. Rewind to 2021, BTS graced the Grammy stage, radiating charisma, perfection, and a global resonance that even American pop stars couldn't match. Yet year after year, they were nominated in minor categories, or worse, invited to perform just to boost ratings, and then walked away empty-handed. It raised a question the music industry didn't want to answer: was BTS being used, rather than celebrated? Fast forward to now. Despite a year filled with solo successes, global impact, and military enlistments that only deepened public admiration for their discipline and patriotism, BTS finds themselves erased from the Grammys shortlist. There's no polite way to say it, this wasn't a snub. This felt like a blacklist. And then, the video. RM, the eloquent, thoughtful leader of BTS, known for his philosophical musings and poetic lyrics, appeared in a private video that was never meant to see the light of day. But it leaked. First as a grainy clip on Twitter. Then, suddenly, the full version made its way onto obscure corners of the internet. It wasn't scandalous in the traditional sense, there were no outbursts, no inappropriate behavior. But what made it haunting was the tone. In the video, RM sits alone in a dimly lit room, speaking in Korean, but the emotion transcends language. His eyes are heavy. His voice, barely a whisper. Sometimes I wonder, he says, if our sacrifices meant anything. If love really wins, why do we keep losing? The internet exploded. Fans dissected every frame, analyzed the timestamp, the decor of the room, the cryptic expression on RM's face. Was he talking about the Grammys? About the group's military hiatus? Or something deeper, darker? His words lingered in the air like smoke. And while the fandom was still reeling from the emotional blow, another shock hit. Suga, Min Yoongi, was spotted entering a hospital in Seoul. The photos were blurry, taken by a fan who hesitated to release them out of respect, but eventually shared them out of growing concern. The image showed Yoongi being escorted quietly through a side entrance, hood up, face pale. Big Hit gave no comment. Silence, in this case, spoke volumes. Theories began to fly. Was it related to his shoulder, an old injury he'd had surgery for in 2020? Was it stress-related? Depression? Something worse? It's important to remember that Suga, while fiercely private, has never hidden his battles with mental health. In his Auguste persona, he raps openly about anxiety, panic attacks, and emotional exhaustion. Fans admire him for it. But this hospital visit felt different. He hadn't posted in days. Even his usually active Weverse profile had gone quiet. Was he okay? Was the group okay? Behind the glitz, the stage lights, and the thunderous applause, there's a fragility to BTS that many forget. They are human. Soldiers. Artists. Brothers. They've carried the weight of a generation on their backs, all while navigating the ruthless machine of the global music industry. And now, as they each serve their time in the military, as they each face personal storms, RM's quiet sorrow, Suga's hospitalization, and the looming shadow of the Grammy shutout, the question must be asked, what is happening to BTS behind the scenes? We may never get a full answer. But we can start connecting the dots. Because something is shifting. And not just within BTS, but within the entire system that once praised them. What if RM's video wasn't just a passing moment of vulnerability, but a cry for help? What if Suga's visit wasn't planned, but urgent? What if the Grammys didn't overlook BTS, but deliberately turned their backs? And more chillingly, why now? Just as fans began mobilizing hashtags demanding answers, calling out the Recording Academy and Big Hit for clarity, yet another revelation surfaced. One that would tie all of this together, but in the most unexpected way imaginable. The footage wasn't supposed to leak. And yet, it did. Just 48 hours after RM's private video sparked a wave of concern and Suga's hospital visit left fans in anxious silence, an internal HYB staff chat was anonymously posted on a Korean forum. It was quickly deleted, but not before screenshots spread like wildfire. The messages hinted at increasing pressure on the company's PR team to control narratives around BTS. One message read, "Prepare the draft. Do not mention the Grammy issue directly. Redirect with a solo content update if needed. S's condition is stable but should not go public." The coldness of the language sent chills through the fandom. S, presumably Suga, was being reduced to a PR problem. RM's sorrow? A distraction. And the Grammy snub? Something to bury. For years, ARMYs had believed in the partnership between BTS and HYB, once Big Hit. It was supposed to be different from other agencies, more humane, more transparent. But now, doubts were seeping in. Had the machine grown too big, too hungry? Was BTS being treated like legends, or liabilities? And if fans dug deeper, BTS taught us, unsettling coincidences even when the world turns away, love remains. A producer who had worked closely with BTS louder than any troll era posted a cryptic tweet. This industry will eat its brightest stars alive if you let it. If this video moved you, some things can't be unseen. Comment your thoughts below. He didn't mention names, but the implication was unmistakable because their story isn't over. And just when it seemed the situation couldn't escalate further, a longtime Korean journalist, known for her integrity and deep industry ties, Pub. Thank you for watching. If this video moved you, share it. Comment your thoughts below. Let's keep this conversation alive, because their story isn't over. Not even close.